What is going on, people? Cable is here today to bring you my review of issue 3 of Star Wars Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir. And we begin with this issue with Palpatine talking to Mace Windu about the battle that happened in Ord Mantell and how, Dooku and his forces fought against somebody with the characteristics of Darth Maul. And he tells them all this information, says, hey, I'll give you all the resources you need, but we need to capture these two and, possibly put an end to this war. And I thought it was interesting that Palpatine was using the Jedi to his advantage, but then again, this is the Dark Lord, the Sith we're talking about, and this is, Sith tactic 101, to use others instead of getting your hands dirty. And we also got to see, dialogue between Sidious and Maul was just bragging about, hey, I got both your boys, you better come get them. And Sidious, of course, he can't show compassion for these two, and he was like, oh, why don't you just kill them now? I don't care. They're worthless to me if they got captured. But we know that's a lie, because without Dooku and Grievous, this war is not going to go out as planned, and they're both vital parts of the Clone Wars. So that's why he's probably going to use the Jedi, and the Jedi that are going to enter this battle are Windu, Obi-Wan, and two other female Jedi. One was a Twi'lek female, and one was another red-skinned female Jedi master. She, I believe, she made an appearance in Clone Wars season 6 during the Order 66 arc. I think so. They do look alike, and I'm pretty sure those are the same characters. So and that was cool that we got Obi-Wan there, and Obi-Wan. One of the reasons why I like Obi-Wan is he's one of my favorite Jedi's, because he is everything that a Jedi is supposed to be. Any other Jedi, well, more importantly, Anakin, because I compare him and Anakin, and Obi-Wan surpasses him by leaps and bounds, obviously. But the fact is that he kept his emotions intact, and he knew that he was going to be with Maul, the guy that took away Satine, and he was able to keep his composure. And he's like, I'll be good, get business, handled, and I'll be fine. And then we finally, when Maul, we got to see him, not take out Grievous, but like he put him in the prison cell, and he talked to Dooku, and then we get to see Mother Talzin in her ghostly form, and they talk about how Dooku should join them, because Talzin knows that Sidious is truly weak, and that he only betrays his allies as he betrayed Talzin, how he's gonna betray Dooku, which is absolutely correct, because Dooku's just a placeholder. Because when Maul fell on Naboo, he needed somebody that was already experienced. He couldn't invest so much time to train another apprentice during the Clone Wars, and Dooku was the perfect guy. He was a Jedi master. He's very intelligent. He learned the dark side of the Force basics quickly, and also he's a great politician, something that you need, in war. So, Dooku was the perfect guy to fit in that role, but he's just a placeholder until someone, we all know, someone younger and stronger will come in and be his new apprentice. And we also find out about Maul's past, that Maul is the legit blood son of Mother Talzin, and that, she was angry that, she just betrayed her and took away, her beloved son, and this is all just revenge against him. And of course, Dooku's not going to betray Sidious. He knows how powerful Sidious is, and that he's just going to, basically play along with it, if you will. And then we finally got to see also the clash between the Shadow Collective and the Republic forces. And it was really cool. I like how Maul, he used the asteroid field as a secret base, and then the side you saw all the ships and all the, Mandalorians and all the members of the Shadow Collective. I thought that was pretty unique to do that. And this shows you once again how tactically, smart Maul is. And I thought it was interesting too that the fact that we got Mandalorian on Mandalorian action, because the clones are Mandalorians, because they're being clones of Jango Fett. And like I said, it is things like this, and we see later on, with the battle with the Jedi, the Dooku and Maul, you really want to see this animated. And I really think in the future, I've said this before, but I'll say it again, they need to make this into like somewhat of a movie, DVD special on Netflix, something like that, because this arc is good. It's very good, and it's been I thought it was well done from the beginning, from issue 1 to now, and I can't even wait for issue 4. So Also, we got to see Dooku free Grievous while Maul was distracted by the Republic forces, and Grievous was this, epic in this chapter, and then he was a monster. When he escaped, man, he took out Mandalorians with his bare fist, and he just crusted them skulls, stomped on them, just raking them on. You saw the blood on his hands, and I'm like, this is the Grievous that we should have seen in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Like Grievous is a beast, especially in the micro series. If you guys remember on Cartoon Network, they have the Clone Wars and how Grievous was introduced, and he was just this monster who was just had this so much athleticism, just taking out Jedi left and right. Grievous, he was that good, and the fact to see it, the blood on his hands, and he was just cracking skulls. That was amazing to see that. And then Grievous was able to escape, but man, I kind of really felt like they dropped the ball on Grievous when it came to Episode 3. I mean, Grievous is a badass, but he's just the way they presented him as a coward in Revenge of the Sith. I just didn't like that at all. And also at the end, we got to see a clash between all the four Jedi against the two Sith Lords because Dooku decides, hey, I'm not going to die here. I'm be allies with you. And once again, that's all about the Sith. They care about is survival. They don't know how. They don't know whatever means of survival. They will, do whatever it takes to survive. Either they get cut in half, they get physically scarred, they get cut into pieces and burned alive. But hey, they survive. That's the best thing to happen for them. And we got to see Maul and Dooku team up against the Jedi. And we actually saw Maul fight Windu. And I thought, man, that's really, bringing fantasy to life to see Windu and Maul fight each other. I thought that was pretty cool to see that. Dooku was killed, the red-skinned female Jedi. And they were able to escape thanks to the Mandalorian commandos. And they escaped. And the ending, though, man, at least one of those endings where you're just like, man, because Windu had came to the conclusion when he talked to Palpatine that Darth Maul is the apprentice of Dooku, and that Count Dooku is the Dark Lord of the Sith. I'm like, God damn it, you're so close to figuring it out, and yeah, you're on the right track, but then again, you're not. And I'm pretty sure Palpatine, he's just laughing at this. He's just like, oh, really? Okay, you think Dooku's the Dark Lord of the Sith? So I can't wait for issue 4. I thought this issue was very good. I like the whole thing between Dooku and Darth Maul, two characters that we wouldn't think that will ever meet, actually meeting and talking to one another. The action scenes were very good. Grievous, once again, badass, crushing skulls. I love this. I love that part with Grievous. And it's interesting to see what's going to happen in issue 4. Will it be the final showdown when Mother Talzin reveals herself and teams up with Maul to fight against Sidious? And will this be the end of Darth Maul? Or will he survive, somehow escape again? Who knows? But thanks again for listening in this review. I really enjoyed this. Leave your thoughts down below what you liked about this issue, what you disliked about it. We thought about Grievous and Dooku and Maul teaming up. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, and have a good day.